What's up, YouTube? This is Spade here, back again with another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. And today I'm actually going to bring you guys another rotation battle after a while. And this is still another old match, but I still found one and I was like, let's record it. It's not like the best one. I think my opponent is like playing legit, so he has like a few weird item and move choices, but other than that, this was a pretty good match still. And I want to say that there aren't enough of rotation matches on YouTube. Nobody really posts them, so I'm like, it's not gonna hurt me, right? It's not gonna hurt anyone. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the match. I'm gonna lead. I have this old classic team that I've been running a lot at the time, and I lead with Celebi and friends. I'm gonna set up the rain dance on the first turn. He goes with his Mew and friends and just sets up a Calm Mind on the first turn. And since I have my rain going on, my Scizor doesn't have the 4 times weakness to fire, which means I can pretty much take anything that he has to offer with any of his guys, because HP fire in the rain won't kill even from his Latios. So I just go for the Bug Bite, and I actually steal his Chesto Berry, or it doesn't really come into play. So I guess he was like Resto Chesto, which is kind of, uncommon, but, it's kind of like Elo's Mushana. But in comes his Urgamot. He rotates into his Latios, though, to take my obvious Water-type move. And, the thing was that I just didn't want to lock myself into Outrage, especially this early in the game when he has his Metagross out, but it does kind of, bite me in the ass since he's able to take out my Kingdra, and I won't really be able to abuse my rain. But now he goes into his Volcarona, goes for the Heat Wave, which is, really strange option. But then again, even I'm running like a Flamethrower, which isn't the best move. But yeah, then again, old match, so let's not ramble about that again. Although some people will again point that out. People have that habit of pointing out things that they prefer over something, I prefer, and works in a different case. But anyways, enough of rambling. And he has a Shell Bell, so I guess he didn't have enough of Lefty, so he just puts a Shell Bell or something. I don't know. But I go for Bug Bite. Unfortunately, I do get burned with my Scizor. So I was kind of hoping that Bug Bite would do enough damage where I could, take him out with the Bullet Punch, but definitely not gonna be the case with the burn going on now. And he has the Hurricane, which he can abuse in the rain that I set up, which is like, wow, is this really happening? But I sent out my Vaporeon, who can pretty much take anything from his Volcarona, but I just kind of have to watch out for his what's the thing, Roserade in the back. But I go for the Scald. It is still raining, but it's not anymore, and I was kind of also hoping to get the burn, but of course it doesn't happen. And he's gonna keep going for the Dragon Pulses, and I'm just gonna go for another Scald because I figured he's gonna stay in with his Latios, and he does. So finally I get a chance to take him out with the other Scald, even though it's not raining. With the Live Orb damage, that will be more than enough to take him out. But now he sends out the Croconaw, which actually gave me some trouble. But I figured he would, try to do something weird with that, so I just decided to go into my Celebi, set up the Lead Seed. Gotta say that our Lead Seed is a really good move in rotation battles, because it forces out switches, and switching out in rotation matches isn't really that good. But I go back into Vaporeon after the Lead Seed because I'm a physical wall, but he goes for Crunch and gets a defense drop, so now I'm not really even well, of course I can. Of course, after, freaking leeches, I should be able to live another hit, so I'm just gonna go. I think I go for the Wish, but it's not really nice. It's gonna hinder down my survivability against the freaking Croconaw. Never thought I'd see the day, but yeah, here we go. Even though this is an old match, but whatever. I've been rambling way too much in this match. I don't know. But I was thinking he might predict the Wish Protect, so I decided to go into my Scizor, just go for the Bullet Punch, but he does see it coming, so he's just gonna attack, or just play it safe. He didn't go for another Dragon Dance or anything, but I sent out my Volcarona. I bait the Water-type move, so I go back into my Vaporeon. He goes for the Aqua Tail, So I get a 25% of my HP back, which is nice. So now after the lead seed, I'm pretty much back to full health, almost. But now that I'm pretty sure that he's not gonna go for the water type move, I'm gonna send out my, or rotate into my bulky Volcarona and set up one Quiver Dance. He does go into his Roserade and set up the lead seed on me, which is kind of going to hinder me down. But now at least I can outspeed his Volcarona, I can outspeed his Roserade, which is pretty much what I needed. But now I just need to watch out for his Croconaw, and you know, because he has a couple you know, Dragon Dances under his belt. But now I'm gonna go into my rotate into my Vaporeon and just go for the safe Scald. If he goes into his Croconaw, I might be able to get the burn, and if he stays in with Volcarona, I can take him out, which I do end up doing. So that's nice. And his last guy is Metagross. And now I just really need to watch out for this Croconaw. You know, I can basically win this game if I just, you know, do safe predictions here and there. But he freezes me with Ice Punch. But I thaw out and I go for the lead seed because I was thinking he would, you know, do something with his Metagross. But that is not the case. But it doesn't matter because, you know, the Ice Punch doesn't even do that much because I'm a max HP, max defense Celebi. But here I'm gonna rotate back into my Vaporeon, just go for the safe Scald again. Don't get the burn, but it will leave him in a range where Leech Seed will finally take him out, which is great. And since I do have that one Quiver Dance, and because in rotation matches you obviously get to keep your boost, I have that one Quiver Dance which I set up earlier, and I can clean things up with a Flamethrower, and I should really have the Fire Blast or the Fiery Dance on this thing. But again, this is an old match, but yeah, that will be the case. I can clean everything with Flamethrower like I just rambled a moment ago, and that will be the game which you just lost. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this bit of a random rotation match, but you know, like I said at the beginning, you know, I think there aren't enough of rotation matches on YouTube, and they are really a lot of fun, but it's just really difficult to find any opponents because not many people just play rotation in general, like I've been talking in the past. But I personally really love it because it's kind of an environment, a meta game that's not like it doesn't revolve around entry assets like Stealth Rock. It's not really that good in rotation matches, and then again, that, you know, makes things like Uruguamot, Volcarona really good. And then there's just a lot of prediction and setting up going on, and that way you can have really fast matches too, and that is what I've personally been really loving about these matches. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the match again, and I guess I could have a little question of the day to the end of the match, and it's not really related to the battle itself, but still, it's about the Dreamworld event that is called Rocket Mountain, I think, yes, and it means that a few new interesting Dreamworld pokes with new abilities are going to get released, like Moxie Men's Bacon is released, so you can get Moxie Men's now. I think it's already out. And it also, I think it gets Outrage as a Dreamworld move, which is something that people were really worried about. Does it get Outrage at all now that it gets Moxie? So that is definitely going to be really interesting. Although I think Dragonite is still gonna be the #1 dragon to be used in the Gen 5 meta game, but still Moxie Men's definitely interesting. Have to try it out sometime, but now I'm not really sure, because is it released both as male and female, and what moves does it lose? And also I think Dragon Dance is an egg move, so hopefully it won't be losing that, but I'm not really sure. If there are some legal experts that know which moves every poke gets from Dreamworld and what is legal with something else and what is not, leave a comment about that. Does Moxie Men's get still the Dragon Dance? And But in general, the question I want to ask you guys is, what poke are you mostly excited about from this new Dreamworld event, Rugged Mountain? Leave a comment about that. Mine is definitely Salamence, but there are a few other interesting pokes as well. I really have to look into it, but we can continue the discussion in the comment section if somebody is still listening, because I've been rambling for way too long here again. This is already like 10 minutes almost. Now, there we go. But, yeah, after that being said, this will be all for today. So, thank you for watching and listening to my ramblings, and I will see you guys next time. So, until then, this is the Flaming Spade, signing out. Peace.